to Gishath Park. We have lost containment, but that's a good thing. As far as our opening hand goes, we've got, we'll keep on this one. I like this. I really like Rhythm of the Wild, especially against Sound the Simic Alarms, Mr. Momir Vig himself. Hopefully, and then we also got Path to Exile and Tormenting Voice. Yes, this is a beautiful opening hand. And a little bit of a mid-range dinosaur, getting an extra dinosaur on the battlefield. Sounds like a pretty good plan. So let's lead off with Savannah, and then anything else, we will pass the turn over to our opponent. But yes, welcome to Gishath Park. I would like to let you know that you need to keep your arms and legs inside of the crude Jeep at all times. We're going to be trying to hunt down Momir Vig here at the park today. He let everybody out, so we're going to let Momir Vig have it. So we run into Kanjali Sunwing, so let's go Plateau. And yeah, let's go for Tormenting Voice. So let's go that, and let's add red. Let's get rid of Goring Ceratops. That would be nice, but at this point, we need lands more than that. So anything else, we'll pass the turn to our opponent. We're playing Gishath, Sun's Avatar. Vigilance, Trample, Haste. Whenever Gishath deals combat damage to a player, reveal that many cards from the top of your library. Put any number of dinosaur cards from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Ooh, and then we do hit Command Tower. And with them being, well, almost shields down on blue mana, I feel like we can go for Rhythm of the Wild. I feel like that'll be pretty good. So let's go Rhythm of the Wild. This is just such a good card, and especially in a deck like this. So anything else past the turn. Playing against Momir Vig. Whenever you cast a green creature spell, you may search your library for a creature card, reveal it. If you do, put it on top of it. Whenever you cast a blue creature spell, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, put that card into your hand. So we did cover both commanders. Give a quick shout out to our sponsors, TCG Player. If you go to bit.ly/JoltMTG, that's going to apply my affiliate link and help support the channel at the same time. So, hey, consider using it next time you get some cards. So we've got, let's see. So we've got Kanjali Sunwing enters the battlefield with Riot or Haste. I think I kind of like the Haste option, maybe. It's going to be 3/3. Yeah, let's do that. That's going to really get them going. So let's go for this. So let's go Rampaging Ferocidon, and let's have it enter the battlefield with Haste. Let's go let's go for Temple of Abandon, get the Scry, the Scurry, the Fever, the Insanity. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a little bit of a dead card right now. You know, if we had a path to getting to that mana, I would definitely keep it, but we're going to put that on the bottom for right now. So let's go and swing in at Jace. It's going to knock Jace down to 2. And then anything else past the turn. Let's give a quick shout out to MTGOTraders. When you play the new set coming out very soon, they will have you covered for all of your card needs. Let's give a quick shout out to ingaming.com/Jolt. It's going to give you 10% off of any sort of gaming accessory, playmats, bags. No propane accessories, but we're making progress. One day, but not yet. And last but not least, I started a Patreon. So if you'd like to directly support cool content like this, there's a link down in the description below. But if you are keeping score at home, it is officially free time, so let's have some fun. This is going to be Magus to the Future. You may play lands and cast spells from the top of your library. So let's see what's going to happen. So if they're going to be going for Fate Sealing, targeting us, so put a card on the bottom. So we'll see what we whip into. I mean, if they end up Fate Sealing, it's not the end of the world. We still got Kanjali that's going to knock down Jace too. So Urza's Incubator, which is going to give us a free Kanjali. Yeah? I like going for that. Let's get Bloodstained Mire down. Let's go and crack Bloodstained Mire. Let's grab ourselves a... We do have 2 white sources. I guess we'll grab Taiga. And there we go. So we grab Taiga. And then that's going to be Urza's Incubator for 1 with Kanjali and still keep us open on Path to Exile. I think I like that. All right, so let's do that. That's going to be 1, 2, 3. It's going to be Urza's Incubator. We're going to name Dinosaur on this one, believe it or not, if you're keeping score. Let's go for Kanjali Sunwing. That's going to be 1 blue mana. Let's have it enter the battlefield with Haste. And then, yeah, we want to get rid of Jace. I think we do. So let's go Path to Exile. We're going to give him an extra land, but we want to stop Jace. You know, even if they transition Jace from Fate Seal into Brainstorm, it's just something that we just don't want. So let's go and push in with the entire crew. That's going to be 5 coming across at Jace. Get the dinosaurs going. Look at that. There we go. Anything else past the turn. So we're doing good. We're looking at Gishath next turn because Gishath is going to cost 3 less. Make sure. Yeah, it's going to cost 2 less. So we're looking at, that's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we hit the land drop, we're looking at Gishath. But at the end of the day, if we just simply go for Alpha, Regisaur Alpha, and get that out there, getting an extra dinosaur down, that's a pretty good feeling. So let's see what their big tapping out for the mana. It's going to be Momir Vig. Oh, yeah. Enters the battlefield tap 2, so that's definitely... And you can see where something like Rhythm of the Wild in a deck like this, where you're kind of not necessarily swarming the board with a bunch of mana dorks, but you're trying to, get your creature package going at like 3 mana or 4 mana. Rhythm of the Wild helps out a ton. So that's going to be Scroll Rack. So... Gishath is going to cost 6 total mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, so that was correct. Let's go for Alpha. Yeah, I like doing this. This is going to be good. And we can still end up going for... Let's make sure we tap down for the correct mana, though. There we go. Tap down one more. And we can still get Scroll Rack down. So do we want to... I think we just want to go Haste on this one. Yeah, I like that. All right, so we have Rampaging Ferocidon. We're going to get that extra Trample token on the battlefield. And then let's tap down for Scroll Rack. There we go. A little late to the party, but hey, it's good to have it on the battlefield. Let's go and swing in with the entire crew. We just have a Birds of Paradise out there. So we can send all of the dinosaurs in. the gates have fallen here at Gishath Park. So anything else, pass the turn to our opponent. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that intro. I've been really just having fun doing intros for a lot of the older decks. Really trying to encompass that feeling of walking into Gishath Park, just the chaos, the whatever. Ooh, that's going to be Agent of Treachery. Okay, so they're going to gain control of something. Let's see what they... I mean, they could definitely grab a dinosaur. But I could see, if they've got a heavy Simic creature deck, grabbing something like Rhythm of the Wild, that would be pretty wild. So they end up taking Alpha, which, yeah, that's okay. We can survive off of that. See what we run into. That's going to be Godzilla. With Trample. Yes, sign me up. Godzilla for 3, we'll take that. Yeah, and this is a dinosaur from the new set, so we get dinosaur out there. We want it to have haste. That is going to be very important. So there we go. All right, this is going to be 1 damage up top. Look at that. You got all these dinosaurs, and you got Godzilla over there chilling. All right, so we're going to send the entire crew in. We'll see if they want to end up blocking. One of the cool things with Godzilla is that we're going to be... lethal damage is going to be signed based on their power rather than their toughness. So we're at least going to be able to get him for a 7-3. And either way, they're not going to really have much to stop on this one. So let's see how they decide to block on this. But yeah, so I used to play Gishath a lot. So I went in there and kind of lowered the converted mana cost. It's probably been about a year since we've played it. And so anything else past the turn? Yeah, it's been probably about a year since we've played it. And so we had a really top-heavy build of Gishath. And so with a lot of the new dinosaurs that have come out, like... pretty much since like M20, maybe? I think that's about right, about M20. There's been a pretty good little chunk of dinosaurs that have come out, so I added a lot of the new dinosaurs, and definitely one of those is Rampaging Ferocidon. Well, I think Rampaging Ferocidon was in here to begin with. But anyway, we added about 4 or 5 dinosaurs to the deck. I'm trying to look at my deck list real quick and see what we added. But another thing that I did have a heavy theme in this Gishath deck was Double Strike. Because if you don't know about Gishath, if you give Gishath Double Strike, that's double the fun, double the triggers. And so I ended up having probably about a 4 or 5 card, Double Strike package in the deck. That was nice. It was fun if we could make that happen. But I feel like backing off that Double Strike package and just kind of getting more mid-range creatures in there really helped out. Just simply something like hitting Rhythm of the Wild and just sending all your creatures in with haste. So, Rhythm of the Wild is definitely one of the cards that we cut for that Double Strike package. So, pretty good feeling. So we're going to see Eternal Witness come down, and that was Prophet of Crufix on top of the library that they grabbed. So, and if you don't know, Prophet of Crufix, it is unbanned in 1v1 Commander. Oh! And we got Rampaging Ferocidon on the battlefield, so they're kind of like in a lock right now. So if they cast a creature, they're simply just going to lose the game. Yes, I love it. All right, so let's see what else they're going to do. But either way, they're going to have to build up a board state to stop it. And yeah, there we go. All right, we will take it. But anyway, I'll see you in the next game. All right, bye. Welcome to the security footage of Gishath Park. Hope you're excited. Yeah, unfortunately... on this one, I did not hit the record button. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through a little speed one because I want to show what we ended up going through on this. So we ended up mulliganing all the way. Yeah, we're playing against Momir Vig too. So this is rematch number 2. But yeah, so we mulligan all the way down to 5. And then we just lead off. Basically, we're just like Lono War Elves and 3 lands. And so, yeah, I forgot to hit the record button, but we had such a good showing that I want to go back and record this. I normally don't like doing this. I like having live games. But look at us, get in for Lono War Elves. But I at least want to showcase what we ended up doing with Gishath. So let's just pretend this is the security footage of what happened. So we go for Pirate's Pillage. That allows us to rip into Mana Crypt and give us these treasure tokens. And one of the important things about this Pirate's Pillage that happened is that puts us in just enough mana for Gishath on turn 4. And we get to see a really, really nice Gishath trigger. I'm excited. So let's kind of cycle through this turn. So we go to our draw step, rip into Scattered Groves. Not super wild about that, but hey, we're looking at Gishath, so why not? So let's go to our attack step. We end up going for Gishath. Kind of click through these, get rid of those treasure tokens, see Gishath, and look at this beautiful, this beautiful trigger. Let's get it going. All right, so swing Gishath, no block from Coiling Oracle. And then let's get this trigger on the stack. There we go. And then we end up with the Tali, Zoltalpa, Trapjaw Tyrant, and Thrashing Bronodon, all on turn 4. Look at that. That's beautiful. All right, so then the game kind of transitioned to, we just did a bunch of damage. So our opponent's going to go for Prophet of Krufix, I'm pretty sure right now. So that allows them to untap. We do have Swords to Plowshare. And so when they untap, I'm a little hesitant to swing in with the entire crew simply because, you know, something like Aetherize or something like that. So we just ended up swinging in with Zoltalpa, Atali, and Trapjaw. We get the Atali trigger, get our Birds of Paradise for our troubles, and then they end up going for Capsize. So they send Zoltalpa back to our hand. Not the end of the world. We're still getting in for a good chunk of damage. So, but yes, we did hold back Gishath on that simply because they untap with mana, they didn't scoop, and so we're like, all right, so pretty much, and also they were out of Cyclonic Rift range. That's another thing that we want to keep in mind. So they're out of Cyclonic Rift range, and so that's why we held back Gishath, because if they had some sort of, you know, exile, put the attacking creatures back on top of their library, whatever that is, they would have been able to devastate our board state. So that's why we left back Gishath. So now they're trying to set up a turn. So they go for Momir, they get Hydroid Krasis triggers on the stack. They cast Hydroid Krasis for 0. And what they're going to try to do with this is they're waiting for the Prophet of Krufix trigger, and they're going to set up this Momir Vig trigger to kind of stack the top deck of their library. So, lucky for us, we do have Swords to Plowshares. As soon as we rip Swords to Plowshares on Krufix, our opponent scoops it up. So, unfortunately, I did not hit the record button, but I wanted to show you how capable this deck is of getting off to a very, very quick start. You can see we swung a Gishath, we got a Tali on the battlefield, we got Trapjaw, and we got Thrashing Bronodon and Zoltalpa for our troubles, and of course we drew it as a Zakama. So even if we couldn't get that going, we had a beautiful Dinosaur All-Star thing. So yeah, once again, I don't like to go back and dub over or commentary over game replays, but made a goofy mistake. Forgot to hit the record button. I got to the end of the game and I was like, oh, right, that was... I don't need to hit stop recording because I never hit recording. So anyway, you got to experience that beautiful Gishath trigger. In fact, if you enjoyed your time at Gishath Park, hey, like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.